What's up, boys and girls? How are you? Matt Perrault back with you here on our playpicks.com YouTube channel for a big one. All right, here we go. Clemson, Ohio State. We're talking about the national semifinal or the Fiesta Bowl, depending on how you want to call it. It doesn't matter. This is, in my mind, the biggest game of the year. In fact, I actually think this winner of Ohio State Clemson is going to win the national championship. So if you want to take advantage of some of these great offers we've got, if this is your first time watching one of these videos, playpicks.com/bonus. We tell you about it every video. DraftKings, William Hill, FanDuel, PointsBets. Click play now. If you don't have an account with one of these awesome providers, use the free money, use the free roll, use it to your advantage to pick coming up with the Fiesta Bowl. Let's begin with the numbers, and they are tight. Clemson, Ohio State, the line is 2 at DraftKings. The line is 2 at FanDuel. Money line is -129 plus 106 for Ohio State. Small, short. Money line -125, little more juice there, plus 105. 63 total at FanDuel, 63 total at DraftKings for these two teams. All right, let's take a look at a couple of things here. And let's start with the money line play as to whether or not you just forget about the points, just take a winner, okay? Clemson and Ohio State, the numbers are pretty interesting. 46 to 48 points per game. They allow 10 Clemson, 12 for Ohio State. 547 yards to 531. Yards allowed, 244 to 247. These two teams are so incredibly similar. 13-0, 13-0. Big difference, what happened at the end of the year. Virginia is a good team, and Clemson took their doors off. Ohio State played Wisconsin, and they were down at halftime. It feels like one team keeps on chugging along, and the other one is sort of trying to get to this spot here. Against Michigan, very impressive, okay? I'm not going to deny beating Penn State and Michigan in back-to-back weeks. Incredibly impressive for Ohio State. But from a points bets perspective, it is interesting here, okay? End of the year, away against Rutgers, 52 point, it's a stupid line, right? 52 points, but didn't cover it. Penn State -20, won by 11. Didn't cover it. Michigan -9. They covered that easily by 29. But then Wisconsin -16.5. They didn't cover. Okay. 3 of the last 4 for Ohio State. They did not cover. Now, they were favored in every game. This is the first time all year that Ohio State is catching points from anybody. Clemson, by the alternative, annihilated everyone. 25, 24, 35. They didn't cover a 48 point spread against a nobody team, but NC State, 34, 35, 27.5, 29. They're covering it. 45, 49, 35, 45. They don't just win these games. Dabo Swinney has this offense just killing people, and you aren't running. You aren't putting up any numbers. Only 100 yards, giving up 106 yards for Clemson, 95 yards rushing for Ohio State. You've got some incredible performers. Trevor Lawrence with 34 touchdowns, just 8 interceptions. You got Justin Fields, 40 touchdowns to 1 interception. Travis Etienne, 17 rushing touchdowns, 1,500 yards. J.K. Dobbins, arguably who was the better running back. I probably would take J.K. Dobbins for his pass catching ability a little bit, but 283 carries, unbelievable. 1,800 plus yards, 20 touchdowns. Higgins is a player. Olave is a deep threat. Chris Olave, big deep threat with 11 touchdown tosses for Ohio State. But here's where I think there's a money line opportunity here. Just play Clemson, okay? I think Clemson has actually benefited from their schedule. They haven't played as many tough teams because they don't need to. It's go time now for Clemson. They are so talented. They are so dangerous at every level. Ohio State, you can talk about the fact that, Clemson's offense hasn't seen a defense like Ohio State's. Okay, I might give you that. They got playmakers everywhere. This is an NFL offense. Trevor Lawrence is just a dynamic quarterback. I think both teams are going to score. I think Clemson's pedigree comes up here. This could be a field goal game. This is going to be a barn burner. I think this is a back and forth high scoring battle. I'm going to take Clemson here. I'm going to lay the -125 at DraftKings. And I'll play it. -125, Clemson to win. Not worried about the points here. -125. If you want to play it with the point spread, -2, I don't hate it either. I think that's a play I would make. I would play 125. I'd minus the 2. You can double dip on this with Clemson. Ohio State's going to be alive. I think that Buckeye money is going to come in here late. I think this line might get to 3. Clemson money, I think, may come in as well. I mean, the line might dip to 3. I like it under 3 a lot. At 3, I'm kind of probably leaning towards Clemson, but under 3, I love Clemson here to win. Just, if you want to just forget about the number, just take the money line. And then I think the score, I think it's going to be a high scoring game. I know it's kind of crazy when you look at these defensive numbers, 12.5 and 10.6. But college football is about offense. I mean, this is a national semifinal, and the total is 63 here. 63. That is a big, big total for two teams the caliber of Clemson and Ohio State. I think good offense beats good defense right now in college football. I know you got to worry about Chase Young, you got to worry about that defensive pass rush, but I think Clemson's going to double him up and not allow him to wreak havoc, chip him if you can. I just think you're going to put the game into Trevor Lawrence's hands with the receiving core he has and the opportunities he's going to have throwing the football. This is one-on-one battles. Who is going to win the one-on-one battles? I like Clemson. I think they got better athletes. I think this is a better coaching matchup. Dabo Swinney versus Ryan Day. I take Clemson to win this game, cover the 3 points, and I wouldn't hate a play on the over either because I think this game could wind up being like a 38-35 type of game. I know it's crazy for a national semifinal, but that's how I see this game going. I'll take Clemson. I'll lay the 2 points and the money line, and I'll play the over. I think this is going to be a high-scoring matchup, even with these two great defenses. I mean, maybe you play the first quarter under, but as the game goes on, I think you're going to see a ton of offense come out of these two teams. At State Farm Stadium in Arizona. It's not been a great place for Ohio State to play recently, so Clemson has had success on this field. I like the Tigers to win and the over. If you like that play, go over here to playpicks.com, DraftKings, FanDuel, William Hill, all the great no deposit bonuses, and then tell me what you think in the comment section below. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Who are you playing? What side are you taking on here? Money line, point spreads, or outright who's going to win this game and who's going to play for the national championship. I think it's going to wind up being Clemson. What do you think? Let me know, and I'll tell you about it during the video. If Ohio State's there, and I think there will be plenty of Ohio State money, I will eat my words. I will apologize to the Buckeyes when we do our national championship video. But I think Clemson wins. Clemson advances. I'm Matt Perrault. So many videos. If you haven't watched our other bowl game videos, definitely go and search it on our YouTube channel, our NFL picks, all great stuff for free here on the playpicks.com YouTube channel.